Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on season 3 episode 8 of The Good Place. But before we get stuck in, I'm going to read a comment from the Dat Pack, and this time it's from the lovely Pooga. Pooga says, one thing that I think makes The Good Place so great is that it keeps pushing the story forward. A different show might have waited until the season 1 finale for the Eleanor admits she doesn't belong to save Chidi plot point. Then they'd spend another season before the "we're actually in the bad place" reveal. It might have drawn out their time in the reboots before Michael teamed up with the humans. It wouldn't even have needed to be a filler. There have been several things they could have explored more deeply without losing the audience's interest. That's not where Michael Schur wanted to take the show, and I think he made the right call. All of this is a long-winded, roundabout way of saying, don't worry too much if the way the show is going right now doesn't grab you. It probably won't linger too long or draw out a story arc that you have to slog through before something new happens. And I think that this is a really good point, because I do think that with this show, I loved seeing them in the fake good place, and then the reveal of it being the bad place and all of that stuff. I enjoyed it so much, and then when I realized that they were going to get a second chance on Earth, I had high hopes for them to then, you know, figure it out and end up going to the good place, the real good place, when the time comes. When they said that there's no way that they could get into the good place, and then they decided that they were going to help their friends and family in that case, I don't know, there was a little bit of me that was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this whole arc. Having seen episode 7 now as well, and the way that they tackle things, they do it really quickly. They plant the seeds for these big twists, which are amazing. They do plant them, but like Pooga says, they touch upon things and then they're on to something else. I bet their writers' rooms filled with the most creative minds ever. They think of everything, and because the comedy is so relatable as well, like the things that we're laughing at is because we can relate to that topic or that whatever they're discussing. And I do think that they do an amazing job at keeping the audience really engaged with everything as well. And like Pooga says, they could have easily dragged things out, but they decided not to. They're focused on things that are always going to keep the audience engaged, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for your comment, and I really hope you're enjoying the reactions, and thank you so much to everyone on my Patreon for watching my videos and supporting. It really means the world to me, and to you guys on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. Let's roll that intro and get stuck into reaction. Here we go.
Let's go, man. We only have a few hours before we have to pick the gang.
Flooding your brain with memories from the afterlife is dangerous. You and Chidi were in love. Can't you just take my word for that?
Those are my memories. I want them back.
We're going to start with a simple 3-second memory.
Ugh, those two are such forking dweebs.
Recalling afterlife memories here on Earth has some significant side effects.
Holy! Oh my god!
Better? Banana must have helped.
Before we go any further,
She's still steaming.
can you believe my high school voted me most likely to die young and unaccomplished?
Did die young and unaccomplished.
Fair enough.
Ah, my favorite 4 residents.
Like a pet.
I haven't had a pet since Barbara Streisand gave me one of her clone Siamese cats and it killed itself.
Dude, we can get mythical animals. Maybe I'll get a penguin.
Penguins are real.
They're real to me, too.
Michael, what's a mirror centaur?
Human half takes on the image of its companion.
Greetings. I am Tahania.
Tahania.
How many pets have gone unclaimed?
3. Albino python. Something called a tarantula squid. Owl!
A tarantula squid.
I'll take the owl.
A tarantula squid. It's a no from me. A tarantula and a squid.
Retrieving the stick, he attacked my face with his razor-sharp talon.
Let me do that, dummy. Come here. What if I Maybe you'll still get a puppy instead of deep wounds, considering everything you've done for me.
She was doing some extra glances at him then.
Your lack of parental affection did not make you numb to love. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Weird question to ask. I'll just throw it out there. Can I ride your centaur?
I tried. It gave me a withering stare. Turns out centaurs are a bit tricky.
You didn't have like a...
This lizard literally.
What's the word? Judgmental. With whom can I speak about acquiring new...
And then it suddenly ended up back on her shoulder.
We're looking for me?
Yeah, so...
Can't decide if it's up or down.
Chidi can fly like an owl, and you can do whatever lizards do.
Lizard! Lizard! Where the fork are you? Ugh, why didn't I name you?
Hey! Why?
Holy crap, you're supposed to be flying right now.
Decided I'd rather be helping you.
That's amazing. You're amazing. I love you. And you don't need to respond. I know you have trouble saying how you feel.
I love you too.
That's a lot for him to just say that like that.
You're capable of human love. Congrats.
How did it end?
Like it always did, with me rebooting you.
Show me, please. But this time, it's different. We're in love. And love is stronger than anything you can throw at us.
I could throw an elephant at you. You think a thrown elephant wouldn't crush you?
She was speaking metaphorically.
Even metaphorically, it's lame. I didn't want to give you your memories back. I didn't want you to see how cruel I used to be. I'll swear on a Bible like you humans do. It's the only book they have in the sex ed section.
In the sex ed one.
I thought for a second could love someone. But really, it was just you manipulating me.
Yeah, to be honest, those thoughts crossed my mind.
I'm incapable of love.
He's gonna set her straight now though, right?
Hang on. How did you draw that conclusion?
Because you said everything, you've manipulated everything.
You said it yourself. You made it all up. So they act like idiots and have sex with each other. This is all just determinism. Everything we do happens because of some external force which exists outside of our control.
Who is she? Check her out.
There is no such thing as free will.
We're closing up soon.
I'm having supernatural flashbacks.
I'd take off if I were you. Second we close, they use this place to shoot pornos.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here's a perfect example. In the very first... What?
Yelling. You're yelling. Like, so loudly.
Sorry. I complained to you once, right to your face. I think it was Reboot 444. Is Chidi trapped in the purple space bubble? Yes. Is he in pain? Almost certainly. Will he ever get out? No. Yeah, wrong one. I mean, that's worth watching. I know all your private shames.
Mr. Peanut tattoo?
Tarantula squids who are torturing them. Why did you do that?
You're being so annoying.
Bless you.
This is a defense mechanism. You saw yourself fall in love with Chidi.
He's got a good point there.
I'm going to use my free will right now to go pick up our friends at the airport.
We're closing soon, and the second we do, they use this place to shoot porn.
What type of town are you guys living in?
Times like this, it's fun to remember legally married.
That is fun.
Oh, Janet, bless your heart.
Be bold. Take the Soul Squad to the next level somehow.
We need to find someone who can serve as a blueprint for humanity, someone whose life is so great we can use it as a model, get as many points for as many people as possible, and I think I know the perfect person.
Okay.
I don't know her personally, but I did see her in Vegas once, and her calf brushed up against my tongue. I licked her leg.
It's someone way cooler.
Now that visual I would have loved to have seen. Just Eleanor licking Rihanna's leg.
Give it a try, Sean.
Me? I'm not going through that thing. She is.
Ask Michael how many times he rebooted them. He's lying. Where am I?
How long has she been in literally?
Now go through that makeshift portal. See if you explode.
Did you figure out a way to build an illegal door to Earth?
That's exactly what I did.
Well, we all helped.
Shut up, Glenn.
Poor Glenn. Okay, so loved this episode because Eleanor and Michael are two of my favourite characters from the show, and seeing them spending a lot more time together was amazing. And not only that, is the topics that they were exploring were so deep as well. We had vulnerability discussed, we had love discussed, we had free will, like so many key points in this episode I felt. And Michael had a huge revelation when he realized his love for the group and that he didn't even want to share his past self with Eleanor as well, because he was so ashamed of the choices that he made and the actions that he did. And I don't know, I just really liked that exploration there. Plus we had Eleanor sort of face her own insecurities with her vulnerability and being in denial about her loving someone else, and allowing herself to believe that it was the choices that she made that got her there as well, and it wasn't all just Michael's decisions. I did think that that's the way that it would have gone, just as it was something that he said. I think it was like, I literally made you do this, or I can make everything. And as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, she's going to use this now to be like, well, I don't really love Chidi. It's all just decisions that you've made and you've put me in. And I think I thought that because of watching Supernatural and the whole God aspect of that. I won't talk about that show just in case people haven't seen it here. I don't want to give spoilers, but they did explore that there. And I think that it links over to the show quite well. The whole team free will aspect was very relatable as well, and having Eleanor believe finally that there's always free will no matter what, and Michael saying, I told you, basically, I told you that this is what it is. I also loved when he said, right, well, I'm going to go to the airport and I'm going to pick up my friends because I love them and I care for them and I want to do what's right for them. And if you look at scenes in this one now, like him trapping Chidi in that like purple sphere like bubble that was causing him so much pain and aggravation to the person that he is now, it's just, you cannot compare the two. They're the opposite ends of the spectrum. I do always love seeing Michael and Eleanor together and their relationship as well. I did miss the group, don't get me wrong, like especially Janet. I always miss Janet when she's not on my screen for very long. But they touched upon it a bit, and they've set up the next episode as well, showing Vicky and Sean going through the portal, and yeah, it's looking intense. It's looking very intense. I enjoyed this one a lot, and let's see if Chidi and Eleanor can explore the potential of something more as well in this world, in this dimension. But yeah, I love you guys for watching along with me, and I really hope you're enjoying it as well. Give this video a cheeky thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. But as always, there's no pressure here. I hope to see you for the next one. Thanks so much, guys.